When most people think about travel, they think, what is the new most exotic place that I can go to? Should I go skiing in Niseko? Should I go to a beach in Myanmar? Should I go to Thailand? Where can I go that's really exciting? What most people are not thinking about is technology. But the companies that are involved in the travel space, they are definitely thinking about tech. How can they employ artificial intelligence to make booking your travel, understanding where you're going, and all the other little pieces of your travel more interesting and more convenient for you? How can payments be better? How can they make it easier to pay? And finally, how can they make all this stuff seamless and frictionless so that your travel experience is as amazing as you expect it to be? We came to this event, Travel&Tech in Asia, to talk to some of the companies and find out how they're employing tech to make your travel experience that much better. What makes a destination or a travel experience or your hospitality platform truly smart?
What we are doing at DOWHAT right now, we try to change the whole system of booking engine to be all-in-one solution. We have been facing up many problems from the hotels that they have to use many programs, many websites, many partners. That all we do is we all put everything all in one solution, except like housekeeping, room service, facility management. That's what we are planning to do, because in the right now era of AI generation, everything is seem like everybody can use AI. But what we are doing that we use AI not only automation but to be the helpers, like something like butler to help our work life easier. But for the main hotel purpose is to focus on each client's customer experience. And what I'm doing is to make each hotel to be that unique, that themselves, for the guest experience to come to the hotel. And what we are coming here is the second place apart from Korea. That's why we come to Thailand, because Thailand is like a global hub for tourism industry, and that's why we are doing in Travel&Tech today in Asia 2025.
So how many places is this platform actually being implemented already in Thailand, or is this just the beginning of the Thai story?
This is just the beginning in Thailand, and actually we just launched last year, but this is the first event that in Thailand we already established. But in Korea we have been close for 80 hotels, close have been 26,000 hotels already, because it's a development country like Japan and Korea. They are ready to open for the AI, and many people looking that is ahead of the future. But in Thailand, in my personal opinion, I'm Thai also, and we believe that we have to go by slowly and to be open-minded and try to learn about their culture, their work environment, their experience. That sometimes if we come too fast, too forward, it might be difficult in the beginning. So that's why we try to be the first, open to this event and try to talk to many as possible B2B business partner, and also many existing partner here that I would love to exchange some business card and share some ideas about what we are doing here.
Thank you very much for your time. If I ran into you in a bar somewhere and I said to you, what's top of mind? What's the thing that excites you the most? What would you tell me?
Well, we are basically in the business of saving declines. So I would probably ask you about an experience you had when you tried to pay something and got a refusal suddenly. Obviously, you have money in your card, but you still got an error. That's so annoying, right?
Yeah, so it's funny. I was actually having a conversation with somebody about this last week, and she was trying to sign up for something, and it didn't work. The site was down. She was getting declined. And I said to her, it's 2025. Like, why isn't this solved yet? What would you say?
I would say that there are so many reasons you could get a decline. And it's not just technical reasons, right? There's a payment provider behind the scene, and he might not like your card, your country of origin or whatever. So he would just decline their transactions. Businesses today can't lose those type of visitors, those reservations. And that's why they're using orchestration layers to get to the point they have a fallback.
So tell me, what is an orchestration layer for people that don't know?
So it's basically a software that allows businesses to connect with one API and basically access over 1,000 different payment providers and methods. So you can build your perfect route, your perfect checkout for each country of people that are coming and reserving reservations in your website. And it's a great advantage for every website that want to enrich the experience of its users.
So let me just make sure I understand this. In the old days, I would go to a website, I'd try to book something, I'd have one choice to book. I put my credit card in there. If it got declined, I had to go away. But what BridgerPay does is it orchestrates the payment, and it says, that failed, but I'm going to send you to another place that I know is going to approve you because I already understand everything about you, and I know you should be approved I will, using some sort of magic technology, figure out a better way to get your payment approved.
Whatever you just said in milliseconds behind the scene. So you don't know it as a user. I'm behind the scene going to the second payment provider, the third payment provider, the fifth payment provider until I'm getting an approved transaction. So from a user perspective, it's completely seamless. And from a merchant perspective, it's a must, because if without us, you need to integrate one by one by one. You need to optimize somehow all of those payment providers. And that's what we do in a single platform.
Thank you so much for your time today. That was awesome.
Sure, thank you.
Talk to me about why cybersecurity is so important in the hospitality business.
Yes, for hospitality business, like from nowadays, like 2025, we have so many cyber attacks from anywhere around the world. For example, we would like to booking something in the agency website. We don't know exactly about our data gonna leak it. Yeah, so Fortinet Thailand right now, we would like to represent some of like cyber security protection to protect all of your website, for protect your all data, everything. Yeah.
And is this a hardware solution or a software solution or both?
We have both accessory, not only hardware and also like software solution too.
Okay, so everybody today is talking about artificial intelligence, AI, where it fits in. Is there an AI part of this solution?
Yes, we have so many AI adapt with our product. If you would like to try, we have like VM and the example product for you. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Tell me, what makes a destination or a travel experience in general truly smart?
I think for a destination to be smart, it has to be able to adapt to different changes in demand and also the demand of the customers. So I think this includes becoming more digitally transformed, because with technology, you'll be able to adapt to different market changes and capture trends before it happens.
And what role does artificial intelligence, AI, play in making something a smart destination?
I think two ways. The first one is that it helps gather the information in the market that you might not be able to do with your own people or your own small team. And I think the second one is that when you're able to transform those data into a usable strategy to deal with your customer.
So this is my last question for you, but I find this really interesting. Some of the biggest cities in the world, right, are also really incredible travel destinations. London, Paris, Tokyo. Bangkok for sure is an incredible travel hub. How can destinations like Bangkok, like these big cities, use technology to balance the well-being of the people that live here like you and me and still make the travel experience really cool for people that are visiting?
I think one thing that Thailand is known for is our service. Yeah. But then that could get affected during like extremely high season where you got like a lot of overbooking. I think for that case, you could use AI to come in and then answer people's questions online if your agents are currently busy. And I think with AI, with now how you're able to like customize them, you're able to like customize them in order to speak Thai with the customer. So I think the experience is still preserved that way.
That is really great. Thank you so much for your time today. Can you tell me, how is emerging technology like the stuff you're using at VR Twins, how is it affecting the way people travel?
Well, nowadays when they are traveling, they are planning for traveling, they will research for what location they want to go. And this technology can make them feel like they are experiences themselves in the location before they go, so they know if they want to go or not, and they can know even the place of the facilities enough for them, for the families, for the couples. So this technology helps a lot for them. Yeah.
So why did you decide to start this company? Was this an issue that you were having yourself, where you thought, if I could just have a digital twin, I could make a better decision?
Yes, because we think that the right now this technology, 3D technologies, and then like the 360 pictures can make the people experience themselves before they go. So even my pain point is so too. Even like I see the catalog of the brochure, but it's not that the way that they present. So what we do is we present the real one with the 360 camera and with the technology, the 3D scan, so they can know, they can walk around like they are themselves at the location.
So does this mean you get to travel to locations where you want to go and then do the filming and build all these digital twins?
Yeah. as same as you too, as if everyone they want to go themselves before they research in the internet. It's just like the picture, but this one you can just walk around, and as if you are here in person.
This is the last thing I'll ask you, but do you think in a world where sustainability, right, is becoming more and more important, do you think that this type of technology helps people make more sustainable travel choices?
Yes, sure, because this one make them feel that they can trust what the internet the present. They can learn themselves. They can trust even like any sources because they can have a look everywhere they are in the location. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
What would you say are 2 or 3 of the biggest trends of travel in Thailand right now?
So I think for Thai right now, mostly like people come here for like vacations, most of the European countries and some in the APAC countries. And the second part is like for the locals that we are like a lot of business and a lot of industry is like growing now in Thai. Many of the countries coming to Thai to invest. So we have like a lot of conference across all the nations. So it would be that second group of the majority of the customers.
Is there a way for artificial intelligence to help break down language barriers for foreign travelers in Thailand?
Definitely. Like we are like using Google Translate back then, but right now AI is like stepping into our global right now. So using AI can help the customer eliminate like the language barrier by helping them to communicate with all the hotelier in Thai, where in Thai, I would say that like most of the Thai people, 85% of us can just like speaking Thai. So AI will help for sure.
And one last thing, how important is loyalty to the hotel and travel business in Thailand?
So I would say that like loyalty is like the main part that everyone is like trying to focus on, that like we're trying to build like loyalty part with the customers. But the challenging part is like, because we have a lot of hotels running and a lot of like partner to pick from. Let's say for our side of view, it's like we're doing the company like this. There are many competitors like and options for the customer to pick from. So to build the loyalty is like, that's why my role is like step in. I'm working as a customer success manager at Exely. My job is like focus on to keep the customer with us. So we're trying to build like a long-lasting relationship with them. So when they start like working with us, I'll be step in. After the sales team close the deal, I'll step in to help them with like, okay, all the marketing things, all the strategies, just to keep them with the company. That's what.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Tell me, how is AI reshaping the way travelers discover, book, and experience travel?
Actually, in AI in the industry in Thailand is quite important right now. So we have many restaurant and traveler and also the hotel industry that interesting in the AI. But we reshaping all the hotel and the client to use some kind of the products and system that relates to them and maximize the revenue, the optimize and everything in the hotel. So yeah.
How do hotels use cloud services?
Actually, right now, the hotels in Thailand is quite interest in the cloud solution because most of the hotels owner, they are not stand still at the hotels. They are also traveling around the world, but they can use the cloud system, access to the system anywhere. And then it will see the report and revenue from the mobile application and access from everywhere that they stay at right now.
So you're saying they can manage their business from anywhere in the world because they have access to all the data and all the information they have. And there is an AI component to that as well.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
So how is AI reshaping the way travelers discover, book, and experience destinations?
If you look at AI visibility, it's front and center now. When you're planning trips online today, you're not going to Google. Most people are going to chatbots to make their trip plans. So like you would go to a ChatGPT. In fact, 40% of travelers today around the world are actually using ChatGPT to curate their trips based on their family setting, their family dynamics, whether they're solo travelers, whether they're traveling with family, the square meter of the rooms they want, what facilities they are in those rooms, and what type of ratings they have. So travelers are actually using AI to basically curate trips for them today.
So why have people stopped going to Google? Google has Gemini, they have their own AI tools. Why have they stopped going to Google? and left that platform to go to more pure artificial intelligence platforms to look at and book their travel?
It's all about saving time. You have to save time today. Traditionally, if you go to like OTA website, and whether it's booking.com or Agoda, you're spending countless hours every day just looking into like the best possible room, the best possible hotel, the highest possible rating based on that budget, that filtration system. And the amount of time you save by just giving these prompts to AI is significant. Save your time to do something else.
So what do you think are some of the biggest travel trends in Thailand? I mean, Bangkok is one of the most traveled, touristed cities in the world. I've lived here for almost 15 years. I see tourists every single day. What are some of the biggest trends you're seeing now?
Everything is about experiential today. If you look at across industries, you will see that the idea of moving from a customer to a guest is becoming pivotal. And most businesses today who focus on experience, so evoking that long-term emotional state in customers and having that them returning over and over again because of that emotional buy-in. So I think the biggest thing is to do with experience and the sensory aspects of your business going forward.
Is there a way for technology? Here's the thing, right? Bangkok, again, big travel city, Tokyo the same way, London the same way, Paris the same way. But is there a way for technology to make sure that the existing residents who love their city are not so impacted by the tourists, particularly at high season, but that the tourists still have a great experience?
Okay, so I think this is going to be very interesting. You will see moving forward is businesses achieving 100% online review response rate across all their online platforms, whether it's TripAdvisor, whether it's Facebook, whether it's on the online travel agencies. The reason why is because despite the skilled labor shortage to achieve that response rate, everybody reads online reviews today. So I think that engagement in those review platforms and that storytelling component is going to become front and center, and it really boils down to experience and GEO as opposed to SEO.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time. How is AI reshaping the way travelers discover, book, and experience travel destinations?
I think AI is a big key for everyone now globally now. So even from Booking.com research, over 59% plan to use AI booking for their trip now. And looking at now today, people using more and more mobile now. So over 80% of Booking.com, the search happening on mobile now. So I think AI mobile is the key now. Even though Booking.com, we just launched the AI planner, which is now using in UK, in Switzerland, Australia, and now recently in Singapore. So the guests now can using the Booking.com application to plan their trip, asking chat Booking.com AI planner to make the itinerary better.
Thank you. Okay, one more thing. Can travel platforms like Booking become super apps?
If the super app meaning that the guests book everything when they start off traveling, if the super app meaning that the guest can book the flight, hotel, attractions, car and taxi, that's called super app. I think we are one of the super app now. So yes, super app is something that we are looking into more traveler, making the travel more seamless. Yeah, as the Booking.com mission is make it easier for everyone to experience the world.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Where do payments fit into travel, and how do frictionless payments make travel a better experience?
We are helping tourists make a payment easier, make a reservation easier, find their flight faster. That thing is positive way to let them have fun in Thailand and globally.
So what is the biggest problem with payments right now that you're solving that wasn't solved before?
What we are solving is like seamless and fastest and also the best FX rate to help them enjoy their trip easier.
And where do most of your clients come from?
Globally. We help serve globally. But look, LianLian Pay Thailand, we are providing the service to suppliers in Thailand, in hospitality business and others.
What do you think is the biggest trend driving travel and tourism in Thailand today?
We are serving the conservative and the new things in Thailand at the same time. We believe that the traveler, supplier, merchant, and also hospitality market will love it.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yes. Thank you. My pleasure.
How is technology changing the way travel agents interact with their clients? What's going on in the digital transformation space for agents?
Okay, so after the online travel agency entering the market, conventional travel agent is a bit afraid with the competition because they don't have any online solution. So I think technology will be having important roles in the conventional travel agent, that they have to start selling their product online as well.
So one of the biggest problems when new technology comes around, let's take artificial intelligence as an example, is that it's expensive for even big companies to deploy, but they have the resources to do it. How do we democratize this and allow even small travel agents to employ some artificial intelligence to make the experience of their travelers even better?
Okay, the hardest part is actually changing the mindset first. So what we are doing, we are educating the market. We are trying to educate that some people still think that okay, travel must be served by people. Travel is not supposed to be served by online. So there are still a lot of conventional travel agent thinking that way. So that's why our biggest challenge actually educating the travel agency, the conventional one, to start utilizing online solution.
Thank you very much for your time. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the sign behind us says immersive Muay Thai. So what was the idea? What was the genesis of the idea of thinking we need to make, or we'd like to make this experience for the fans more immersive?
So, if you have time, let me go back a little bit further. So, during the pandemic year, Muay Thai hit the rock bottom. So, everyone in the industry thinks that Muay Thai might be dead by then because, like, the stadium were forced to shut down. The fight were canceled. Fighter has no jobs, has no work to do. So, it's like it's almost dead. And we, as a Rajadamnern Stadium and the Global Sport Venture, the name of the company, we sit together and think, what should we do? What we want to do with the Rajadamnern Stadium? What if we want to bring Muay Thai back to life again? And then we're considering, okay, the stadium is the world first Muay Thai stadium. So we don't want Muay Thai to die. We don't want Rajadamnern Stadium to die. So what we decided to do is that, okay, let's bring that cultural experience to the world. So Rajadamnern is the fighting venue. We incorporate the cultural part into it as well, with the history of the Rajadamnern Stadium and the cultural that we would like to add. So in the Muay Thai events, it's always like Wai Kru, which Thai fighter pay respect to the teacher and their coaches. We have Muay Thai orchestra, but we would like to add more of the Thai history and Muay Thai history. But not only just standing there telling people what it is, but we want audience to immerse into the cultural and the experience. So we work with the North America team and the top talented Thai artists to do the immersive experience, which we manually calibrate all the projector to do like the dome projection mapping.
Right. So if you think about visual storytelling, it's like, don't tell me, show me. Right. So if you believe in that, what has been the experience of the fans since you've built this immersive experience? How have they responded?
So the immersive has been launched in December 21st, 2024. I remember that because it was the biggest fight of the year. We had Bua Khao, you know Bua Khao Banchamek, right? It was his fight of the year. And then it was the first day that we introduced immersive to the world. What the fan has been responding, I think is pretty great, pretty awesome, because everyone coming here to the Rajadamnern Stadium, they were not expecting to see the immersive, you know, and then they see the fight for the couple matches, and then the immersive launch. Everyone go back to the history to see what Muay Thai has to offer, what's the Rajadamnern has to offer, and then we also incorporate the immersive to the fight as well. So during the fight, or like the entrance scene of the fighter, we also customize that for each fighter as well.
Okay, one more thing before I let you go. How important, we're at a travel event, right? So how important is is Muay Thai and the stadium and the history of the stadium and the culture of the stadium to the tourism industry in Thailand?
Well, I think for me personally, I think it's really important because when think of Thailand, people usually think of Thai food, beaches, Thai massage, which is super great. Muay Thai is like well known around the world, but when people come to Thailand, we are not that top of their mind yet, and we wanted to be. So that is what we are trying to do and aiming to do. Since we did the renovation in 2022, we has more and more tourists. Thank you to the world that they are coming to the stadium. We have more and more tourists every year, and we are super glad that we get to host some of the celebrities and well-known global leaders at the stadium as well.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, what are the biggest trends in travel and hospitality in Thailand that maybe most people don't know about?
Oh, I would say that it's very complicated in terms of the trend, right? But for Thailand, we would focus about the travel trend. It's one of the big revenue for the Thailand as well. So then that's what we are very focused, especially for this event as well. Yeah.
What role does data play in understanding like what trends are coming, what trends already exist? How do you use data to understand this stuff?
I would say that we are looking into like a search trend. It's one of the trend that we are looking into it. It's one of the data that we're looking into it. For example, like flight search, hotel search. It's very, very important for the like hotelier, so then they know what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen in the future, 1 month, next month, or the next 90 days. So then that you know what you have to do with your like hotels or what you're gonna do for your travel trend.
That's super interesting. Is there a place for artificial intelligence to play a role in understanding what this data means and what these trends are?
I would say right now, for example, as a Lighthouse as well, we also adapted the AI into our like platform, and not just only us. I think everyone already get used to with the AI, and that's why how you gonna use it and make the beneficial from them. AI will help you and analyze all the data for you, and so then that you can like working faster and you know what's going to happen, and also help you to action faster as well. And similar like a trend, so then you get all the data, AI will help you to know whether, where, and when you can take the action.
Okay, one more thing. Where's your favorite place to travel in Thailand?
I would say I like Chiang Mai a lot because I have my friends there, and also I like to travel like to the mountain part, so that's why. And in Chiang Mai, it's not just the mountain, it's in the city, so then that you can like spend time in the city, and if you're getting bored, you just drive out of the city and see the mountain. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you very much. Chiang Mai is one of my favorite places as well. Thank you. Travel&Tech Asia 2025 at Queen Circuit National Convention Center did not disappoint. First of all, we love the venue, we love the team that did this, and we learned a ton about where artificial intelligence, emerging technologies, payments, payment orchestrators all fit in to this travel landscape, not just in Asia, but globally. See you next time.